the increased ability for consumers and or merchants to switch between different payment methods make the UK payment sector more competitive? And if yes, why and how?
Yes, I think it would, because if consumers have more choice of payment systems, then that means there's going to be more rivalry between providers, and if there's more rivalry between providers, then that's good for everyone, because it means greater innovation, it means greater efficiency. And we're starting to see that now with some of the payment offerings that are rising under open banking, in particular the bank-to-bank products that are coming from some of the credit card companies, possibly as a defensive play, but we're seeing greater competition now between debit cards and credit cards and charge cards also. So all of that is going to be good for the consumer.
What's important though is that you allow consumers to make good choices. So the way in which choices are presented to customers when they're making a sale or making a purchase is important, and finding ways so that good choices both for consumers and for the retailers between the alternative ways of making payments are presented in a way that people can get the best value for money or other benefits in terms of different levels of protection or quality.
Should innovation be promoted as a tool to increase competition? And alongside that, do you think that open banking is a good example of this?
Open banking in particular is a great example of that, because open banking has the capacity, by putting consumers back in control of their data, of being game changing. It won't introduce new deposit takers into the market, but what we are going to see is a variety of apps that provide innovative technology-based solutions to consumers' problems in terms of payments, in terms of account information products, helping people choose better, find better, and get a better deal generally in the financial markets.
So I think innovation and competition is very important. Open banking has been very good at lowering the barriers to entering markets, and therefore increasing competition from small companies, many of them with a small number of employees, small amount of capital, that previously 10 years ago you would never imagine could compete in financial services markets, which were then dominated by a small number of very large traditional banks. And small companies tend to be good at delivering and driving innovation, sometimes then adopted by the larger companies as well. And that's all a thoroughly desirable process in my view.